Do you live in village? Are you studying in Hindi medium school? I'm also studying in Hindi medium school. I'm also living in village. I never thought I will be able to speak English. If you want to learn English, do you think English is impossible? Because we are living in village area, so here is no any person with whom we can do practice of English speaking. But we are living in digital era. We can learn English very easily. First of all, I would like to say you should have clear vision why do you want to learn English. Because in starting time, maybe you will face too many difficulties. You will hesitate. You will do grammatically mistake. Because I face already too many challenges. I was not able to speak even one sentences. I was doing too many grammar mistakes. Still I am doing. But if you will not feel demotivated, if you will not think like why I'm doing too many mistakes, this type of thing, so you can cross this situation and you can learn English very easily. And let's know how we can do practice of learning English. You can read book, you can write, you can speak English. You are thinking how we can speak English, so there is some application. For example, if you are in basic level, you can use Duolingo, and you can use one application. What is the name? Josh Skill. There you can get co-learner, and you can do practice with that person who are also learning English, and they are not going to judge you like you are a villager or city person. They want to learn English and you also want to learn English, so you both can talk each other and you both can do practice of English speaking. And we can do reading, because you know the importance of reading. Reading is very crucial for learning English. If you will read book, so in that time you will enhance your vocabulary, and you will know how to structure a sentence, and you will learn too many things. I think we have no need to say what is the importance of reading. You will have to watch videos on YouTube. YouTube is free, you already know, and we have too many teachers. They are teaching English very well, and you can follow some English channel, and you can learn from them, and you will have to immerse yourself in English. You can talk to yourself in English. You can do your recording, and after doing recording you can see where you are lacking, what is your weak point, and you can improve your weak point. And there is some tools like Pinterest. There you can get vocabulary. You can use ChatGPT. There you can also search vocabulary, phrases, whatever you have need, you can search. We should search some good application and some resources which is going to help you a lot. Don't think too much about grammar. Grammar, learn basic grammar, and learn what is need. First of all, you will have to understand like do think like you have a good command in basic grammar. But I'm not going to say like you should stop speaking and first of all you will have to learn grammar, then you will have to speak. No, you will have to do both things same time. For example, like you should do speaking regularly, because you know if you do only input practice, input mean listening and reading, but if you will not speak, so in that time you will not be able to speak fluently, because you are only grabbing knowledge, you are not producing. So if you will not speak, so you are never going to become a fluent speaker, because speaking is also very important. What happened, some person they think when I will become a good speaker, then I will speak. When I will be able to speak fluently, then I will speak. It is never going to come if you will not do practice today, and you will have to do practice consistently, because you know consistency play a big role. For example, if you think like Virat Kohli is a very great player, but he is a great player, still he is doing practice regularly, because he know the importance of consistency. So you will have to do practice regularly. Maybe you will face some person, they will say you will not going to become a fluent speaker. So you will have to prove them you can become a fluent speaker, but only you will not face that type of person who will demotivate you. If you will become a good speaker, some person they will praise you a lot, many person they will praise you a lot, you are such a great speaker, and you will have to help that person who are learning English, because it is your work. Now you have need to guide that person who are facing problem. You will have to share your experience, you will have to teach them. And living in village, study in Hindi medium school, this is not our problem. We should not talk only about problem, we should talk about solution, because solution is going to help you. Problem, what is the mean of talking about only problem? We should solve our problem, and we should think how we can learn English. So you can learn English very easily. You should learn English in right approach. You should follow some right strategy. I given you already some good strategy. If you like to write, you can do journaling. This is also going to help you a lot, because writing is also output practice. If you write your thought, this will help you a lot. And you should recognize what works for you. Don't think too much, enjoy learning process. Okay, don't think like English is very difficult, and you will have to follow your uh, things what works for you, because maybe some person they have another experience, they like to read, but you will have to find your way, like what works for you, what you like to do. You will have to immerse yourself in English. You can watch movies in English, you can do whatever you want to do in English. You will have to think English. If you want to know how to think English, you can watch my previous video, how you can think in English. And if you have a problem, like you can understand English but you can't speak, so I already told you, like you will have to do practice of speaking. You have need of practice of speaking, that's why you are not able to speak. And if you think like while speaking you stuck, you are not able to deliver your thought, so in that time it might be like sometime you are not getting word, so in that time you will have to focus on vocabulary, you will have to read vocabulary. And if you think like you are not able to make sentence structure, so in that time I would like to say you should read, you should watch more content, because if you read and if you watch more content, so in that time you will know how to make sentences, how to structure sentences. And I would like to say, if you face some problem like while reading offline book, like sometime you get some word that is very difficult, but you'll have to search on Google, like it takes too much time. So in that time you can use some application also, for example Google Playbook. There you can read book, and if you get stuck in any word, you can tap that word and you will get meaning very easily in your mother tongue language, because there is a some translation application, so you can use that application. Yeah, this is a process. You can learn English very easily. English is not a big task. Okay, if you do practice regularly, you can become a good speaker.